Our PRO normally takes credit for the weather. Not me.
Hey, I got an ant in my boat.
You got an ant in your boat?
Yeah, right there.
Well, get him so he don't get in your pants. I can imagine we have some nervous people here right now. Like everybody.
Welcome back to the Melbourne Yacht Club for the 2023 Fall Big Boat Regatta. Racing on a sailboat is like flying on a roller coaster. You just have to keep your eyes open, hold on tight, and remember, don't look down. The skipper's brief is an important part of any regatta, so let's join Pat Lambert as he details the plan for today's race.
Our PRO normally takes credit for the weather. Not me.
To be clear, clearly it was Mike. All right, again, I want to thank everybody for participating in our 2023 Fall Race Week Big Boat Weekend, nicknamed Yachttoberfest by Art Crocker, cleverly. We've got a great turnout. We have 21 boats actually sailing today. Here are the boats in the Perf A and Perf B with the appropriate perf ratings, because this is what's going in the computer. Because of the large fleet, obviously, and I'll probably be doing rolling starts. We'll be using Racing Rules of Sailing Rule 26, which is a 5-minute sequence. I've got the course set up here. I want to go over a couple things in the SIs. You see here, it's kind of a short course. I wanted to get the first race in, get a feel for how fast or how slow the boats are going given the weather conditions. I'll have a course board on the stern of the committee boat, and I'll have the new course written on there in large letters so you can see that. I'll also be announcing that over the radio. I did want to tell you one thing as far as marks go. With this west wind, it's the worst wind. So what we're going to do is that today, I'm going to have a weather mark, and I'm going to have a leeward mark. And they're both going to be large, orange, inflatable marks. So I can square my weather line up. I can have a leeward mark that's going to bring it straight up to weather for the finish. So when we get out there, I want to make sure all the boats check in. Once we have the yellow flag up to come in and check in, and sail by slowly, announce your sail number and a boat name, and when we acknowledge that, then you are checked in. So the marks, again, will be all the government marks. You see that? We'll be going to green 7. The yellow ball, which is B, our rum race mark. Back to the weather mark, which would be an orange one, leeward mark. On 11.1, for some of my higher rated boats, you have to finish within 15 minutes of the first boat in your class. It doesn't look like you're going to finish within 15 minutes. We'll be getting a hold of you. And I'm going to tell you, come on back, we'll finish you in place. Scoring, we're going to be just using low point scoring. So first place gets 1 point, second place gets 2 points, et cetera, and we'll add them up. There'll be no throwouts. All races will count today and tomorrow.
Getting out of the marina under power is a relatively simple process. Getting out of the marina when you don't have power is a little different story, but here's how it's done.
Watch the bow. He was going back, but off that.
Got a dinghy behind you.
It's all right. It's a good experience for him.
That's your dad speaking.
Just hold off for a minute. All right, we'll swing past him. You're doing good, bud. Just keep going.
Hey, I got an ant in my boat.
You got an ant in your boat?
Yeah, right there.
Well, get him so he don't get in your pants.
Oh,
Don't want an ant in your pants.
wait, I thought it like it pulling.
Just go over to a coast and get him out.
All right, Marianne, I want you to hold on to that piling while I put the main up. Hold on to the bow line. Sullivan, hang on over here. Make sure we don't hit. Let Marianne hold on.
This is me. I'm Brian. I'm going to attempt to sail and shoot video at the same time.
All right, push us off, Marianne.
Am I closing? Closing.
Get the boom out from under the lifeline.
Drop it a little bit. Close it.
For light air days. Not a winch.
Use that main height off.
We forgot to give us a big shove forward. Part of the sail. We're almost at the wind. We can grab a full.
We don't even have a wind indicator that I can really.
He was a shove forward, Mike.
I see that.
Please don't push on that forward. Push forward. That's
She's
very
a strong, independent man.
That's a pretty big mix-up, Locke. Sorry. As much as we love Marlene.
No, I said we're doing the Marlene at the O'Galley Yacht Club. It's the only way she got out.
Push forward, not out. Forward. Forward, not out.
Marianne.
Guys, watch out for the other.
I see him. Good for him.
You're good. No one seems to understand the flow. I swear I will. I'm on the cannon, I'll sink your boat.
No, he's worried about the ants. So many. Why are you so
Smack him.
Smack them?
Smack the heads.
Hit him.
Step on him.
You're a lot bigger than he. There you go.
Yeah, perfect.
The trip out to the race course is a time to enjoy some fellowship, camaraderie, and maybe tell a few good stories on the way.
Have you not visited?
You can't unless you have a job. You're only allowed in if you have a
Oh,
job.
so you got a lot of a job, huh?
Oh, he already did. He lined up several.
Oh, yeah?
I said, I want to drive a big piece of machinery. He said, all the women do because they're precise.
Yeah.
I can drive a tractor. I can drive a piece of machinery.
This is Marianne. She can do all that, and she's a pretty good sailor to boot.
We're more responsible than us men.
Exactly.
It is.
So you talked about Fort Pierce Inlet in the Everglades Challenge last year. The first inlet where you have to come in from the Gulf, get inside to a checkpoint is Stump Pass. And it was, there was a big leftover swell and the tide was going out and there was wind, not a lot of wind. It was mostly leftover swell running into a tide, but big swell. And usually you come up to the inlet and you could sort of pick where the deep water is, where the waves aren't breaking. Well, this time it was just 3 feet thick whitewater slosh everywhere. And we were like,
This is Mike, an accomplished sailor who races in regattas all over the place in parts unknown.
so we just said, we had our track from the previous year on the GPS. We said, just
Follow it.
The weather.
yeah.
Small little white caps.
This is Naomi, and it was her first time racing with us, and she did a bang-up job on one of the more difficult positions.
Tighten up the top of
Thank you. I can imagine we have some nervous people here right now. Like everybody. Because it's a 12-boat start. No one's used to that shit around
It's long though.
here. No one's used to it when you start.
This is Lachlan, and he's the skipper of the boat. I'm pretty sure Lachlan was sailing before he was even born.
Hey, do you know how to drive that thing? Ray's gonna let Andy on.
I think we could sail the Spinnaker up to about 120 true.
We can sail this
I guess.
boat tighter than anybody. This boat can sail tighter and faster than anybody.
On it.
Trust me.
Okay.
Hacking.
You don't want to Firefly lured.
Sure, Naomi. Feel the boat, guys.
25,
Where my trap is.
20.
More weight to lure.
Weight to
More
lure.
weight, more weight, more weight.
Easy.
12,
Call the line, Naomi.
7.
Trim. Where's my main in, Mike? Feel the boat, guys.
Way more weight, guys.
You're lumping, I'll use any more, you're going to lose too much angle.
The winds were light in day 2. And I'm pretty sure you'd like to see some stuff a little faster.
Attack the boat lane sooner, but that's alright. I want to make sure you're coming in here with speed.
So Sullivan, when we get there, you're going to hoist on the starboard side of the mast, spinnaker hoist.
This is Sullivan, the next generation of his family of sailors.
Got it. You can undo that bag. Lay the halyard out over the lifelines. Yep. Take the halyard up a scoop. Everyone else has got a tack. You good? In this market, we're coming in here with speed, rolling out. You guys know the course, right? Yeah, just follow us.
Yes, you didn't write it down, did you?
I was gonna protest if they told you after the start. All right, pre-feed, done. Hoist. Get down. I'll get that on the boat. Sorry, guys.
Right, bring one, yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
Head off. Head off, Mark. Head up. Don't want to give any angle away.
So we get to go forward. And low.
Head up, Mark. You're not laying the mark.
Okay, Mike. We'll get it.
I know, but I don't want to lose any angle. Get a little in the bank so we can go down to the
Use it if you can.
I can, but right when you get it. Right now it's like you're going forward and mark for me.
Trim it in a little bit. Tell me if I can.
Come in all you want. Challenge you. Come in a couple boat lengths.
There you go.
On the winch.
Uncleat that one.
get low to slack. Take it off the side.
Little weight. Trim, Mikey. Hands off your trim. Boat trying to roll.
Thank you.
Do you want little mango? Oh, this is awful.
Can't see the mark. Down it, high it, and lower it.
Tell me where the mark's at.
It's at the white roofs. It's right in the middle of the white roof house.
Like,
Look out there.
Like
Just
10
tell me
degrees
if I'm
above.
You're high.
5 degrees high,
Okay. Well, I wanna know.
which is good because we don't want him to give us dirt. 2 degrees high though, Locke.
How's my main look?
Travel it. No, it's actually okay. It's okay.
All your tails are flying. So.
I'm still right on the mark.
Yeah, but they're in our bad air. It's like swirling off the back of the face.
So Locke, if you can see your spinnaker, which you can, just keep the leading edge twitching a little bit. And if you do that, I can steer you to the mark. I'd rather have a curl than no curl.
What's after you, Mark?
You're on the mark now.
Mark,
A little bit high now. Good.
Are you sure of that, Locke?
yep. Hey, weather. Easy. Right.
No, you're 5 degrees high.
That's where I want you though, Locke.
So wherever, pick that mark. Yep.
Body up. All the way to the high side.
Now you're on the mark.
Like a little down to the takedown, and you can do it fine.
Now you're 5 degrees low.
All right, that's good. Our job's there.
Well, I guess we don't.
Thank you, guys.
I think you can see the mark now, bud.
Come up
Okay.
5.
Right there.
Yeah, you're on the mark.
Mike, do you need that on a winter now?
Don't want to start you guys in back. Head up and for a minute. Okay, Locke? Prepare to skirt roll.
What are we doing? We're tacking? Yeah, you're around the jib halyard. You wanna?
Feel the boat a bit more, guys. All in. Right, you sit right there.
And then is all that spinnaker gear in the right spot on the port side now? Just ahead of the shrouds. Pull it aft if you need to.
Someone hold on to the back.
Start to bear down, Locke. Bear off. Sully, hoist! Got it? Made. Lachlan, up 10, up 10.
Wait to lower it, guys. Ease it if you can, ease it.
Yep. Just go below lower the mark there. I'm using
Yep.
yeah. Is that a shortened course?
Yeah, we're probably going to the finish here.
We have the S flag up, we are shortening course and finishing at 7. We're shortening course and finishing at 7.
Well, we're almost done. Yeah. Yep.
Is that what they said was shortened?
Yep.
All right.
We were thinking it was going to be definitely the last race. Thank you. All right, let's get rid of this chute, guys.
You want to put the jib up then?
Nah.
You want to put down then?
Yeah, just down.
All right, let's get down.
So let's try this time. Let me call the helicopter. Okay. It's easier for them if they got their tack back. Ready for the tack line? Now.
New signal boat, which is marked that boat, marker 7. Yes, flag up, finishing both A and B, please, and 7. Thank you, that's committee for us, copy.
He wants to do races. I think he shortened the first one, so we don't know.
Be on the low side in this light air. I like sailing from the low side in light air. Now sailing in the ocean in light air with chop is a tricky. I mean that's a whole different ball game.
Tuning your rig for that is really hard.
You just have to just keep the hammer down the whole time.
By the way, let's hear it for PRO advertising.
Thank you very much. Before we get started, our Commodore has a few comments he'd like to start.
First of all, give it up for the race committee. So this weekend, Melbourne Yacht Club was coast to coast. We had a wonderful regatta thanks to these guys here. But then we had 9 boats, 9 teams of 420 kids. Went to Fort Myers for a big regatta over there. 32 boats. Currently we're 2, 3, 4. Wow. And then like some 5, 7s and stuff. But our kids are rocking it. Just
This is good.
thank you, Pat.
Thank you. I'd like to start with the Perf B's. Very, very highly contested weekend. In 9th place, we had the water music team with Pia Lord. In 8th place, we had Chris Gates with 29 points. In 7th place, we had Del Weesey. In 6th place, we had Kevin Villa. In 5th place, we had the double bubble team of the Catalina 22s, Ryan Jordan. In 4th place, Dyer Wolf, the J22, Dyer Wolf in 4th place. So that's good. We have trophies 3 deep. in third place with just 12 points, including a first place in the third race yesterday. We had Brad Ruff on the KLM 22, Mercury Rising. They're probably over at the ramp putting their boat away, but we sure appreciate them coming down and sailing with us. In second place on the J24, we had Team Kyle Kramer and Double Dare with 8 points. They had 8 points, including 2 first place finishes for second place. In first place from the Melbourne Yacht Club with just 7 points, including a first race number 1 yesterday. We had Peter Fischel and Team Shockwave.
Guys, I just want to take 1 second to say this really wasn't just me by any stretch of the imagination. We've been sailing together for a few years and it's really paying off. In fact, we even talked to Noelle's agent to get her on board for the weekend. And it's paid off wonderfully. These guys put everything together and it's really a team effort. So I want to thank them.
Thank you. Great job sailing. 7 points in 4 races was pretty darn good. In 12th place, we had Team Bull Rush with Corey Small. He had 43 points, as well as Hasty Miller on Skimmer. They had 43 points. In 10th place, we had Rob Downey, who had a much better day today than he did the first couple races yesterday. He was in 10th place with 30 points. In 9th place, another J30. We had Elliott on Team Firefly. They were in 9th place. In 8th place, we had Team Fiasco. Firefly had 28 points, as well as Brad Stowers on Fiasco. They had 28 points. In 8th place, with 27 points, we have Commodore Phil Splitter in the J30. In 7th place with 27 points. In 6th place, we have Encore with 22 points, Warren Smith. Very good. In 5th place with 22 points as well, we have Team Ingram on IMAX. And in 4th place with 22 points as well, we have three boats with 22 points. We had Mike Linden on Sudden finishing 4th place with 22 points. So good job for them. In 3rd place with 17 points, including a first place in race number 2 yesterday, we have past Commodore Greg Kowalski on 2 Hots. In 2nd place with just 16 points, 1 point into 2nd place, we've got Scott Witherspoon on Battle Axe. Good job, boys.
Thanks, team. Thanks, Pat. Appreciate you guys.
And in 1st place, just sailing very steady this weekend with scores of 3rd place, 4th place, 2nd place, and 5th place with 14 points. Past Commodore Dave Noble on Spray Lash.
Nice trophy. That's a beautiful trophy. Nice on me. I got something to say.
Please do.
First thing, nice trophy. Second thing, good job, guys. Excellent job. We really enjoyed the management out there. And last night's dinner, Pete and Julie, if you're here.
They are here. Both Pete and Julie are here.
Thank you for last night's dinner and all that help you there. I hate light air. I hate J30s. But our team had it going, guys, and a lot of it had to do is that we've been together for a long time. But we brought on a ringer for the weekend. Joe from Jacksonville University just called the shifts, just fantastic. Terry helping them up there, and Joe giving me a lot of advice. And you made the right moves, you banked it, right? So thank you all. Thank you, Joe. And yeah, I beat Greg Kowalski.
And thank you for getting rid of all the J24s in class. All right, but again, we've got food coming up. We've got bartenders here. We've got plenty of grog, so there's no reason to take off. Thank you again for attending the 2023 Melbourne Yacht Club Fall Race Week Big Boat Weekend.
We hope you enjoyed the video of the 2023 Fall Regatta Series. Please like, comment, and subscribe to continue to support sailing in the Melbourne area. And also look us up online